Let's go! That's a win Daytona, baby! Woo! Free peace!
Gino, you deserve the win. Gino, good shit. You deserve the win.
Thank you, guys. Let's go, baby! Teammate to the win, baby! Yeah!
You don't wanna miss a thing. Come on, let's get
Woo!
to begin. Come on,
Yes! Yes, let's go! Yes! Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Yes! Let's go! That's 4 wins, baby! Let's go! Yeah, baby!
Five races left in the regular season. 1 playoff spot secured. 7 spots still looking for their corresponding drivers. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Shake and Bake Sim TV here as we are approaching now here today round number 11 of season 2 of the Shake and Bake Racing League, the Logitech 200 at Kansas Speedway. 5 races remaining in the regular season. Only one playoff spot secured so far, and that is by the man Harold Wilson. After penalties and after disqualifications from Phoenix because of JJ Fieldley, Harold Wilson, the new championship leader, and is now secured and ready to go in the playoffs. 4 drivers looking to clinch their spots here today at Kansas. Fieldley, Newson, Wagner, and Thornhill are all looking to secure their spots. So let's see how it goes here in qualifying. Let's get this going. JJ Fieldley goes all the way up pole position here as qualifying is underway. Fieldley served disqualification and a points deduction at Phoenix that dropped him from the championship lead. He now sits 3rd in the standings as Harold Wilson, the new championship leader and the only one currently secured in the playoff spots. But he has a shot here today to secure himself in the playoffs. He needs 21 points to secure himself. He currently sits on pole position. Jaden Newson making his way around Kansas, coming across the line. What does he have in store? He cannot improve He is 0.01 seconds behind Fieldley on pole position. Davin Thornhill now making his way across. Davin Thornhill, one of the fastest in practice, and he will not have a time to set. He is coming into pit lane. Let's see what happened there.
Let's go, boys. All fours up front.
And that might be it for qualifying. We'll see. Davin Thornhill, unsure what happened there, just didn't put a lap time. He's just going to go back into his pit box. Wow. So it looks like he'll actually start this off from the back of the field. He's just going to willingly start from the back of the field. So we'll see how this unfolds.
I don't get it. It didn't count either one of my laps. What is going on?
Oh, and there's the issue.
Did you touch the wall on me? I just hit ready to race.
Clear.
Yep. All good.
Alrighty. It is go time. JJ Fieldley on pole position. Let's get this going here, ready to get this started. Alrighty, here we go. Ready to get this going underway. JJ Fieldley on pole position. It's Jaden Newson, Carter Roy, Stefan Wagner, Harold Wilson, Charlie Jones, Justin Duess, and Davin Thornhill. That is the grid for today at Kansas. Let's see how this all unfolds. Here we go, time to get this underway. 7 spots remain in the playoffs. 5 races in the regular season. These next few races are very, very important, and we'll see how they unfold. It's time to shake it.
Green flag, green
Before
flag.
you bake it, green flag at Kansas. Let me actually go ahead and disable that real quick. And all these drivers off to a great start so far. Fieldley in the lead. Here comes Newson already on to turn 3. Side by side. And Carter Roy moves up to 3rd. So it's a 1-2-3 start for the Forts at Common Motorsports. And these two already going at it. Oh! Caution is already out. JJ Fieldley. A spin already. On 3 and 4. That was a very unusual spin. Caution will come out. What happened there? Already devastation for JJ Fieldley. We're going to take a replay at that. Oh my goodness. What has happened there? Oh man. Fieldley just hard into the wall. Unsure what happened. He looked like he was completely okay. And then he was not. Already a tough break for the man that was the championship leader. And now drivers are going to take this opportunity to come already in the pit lane. Newson is in, Roy is in, Justin Duez is in. What a unusual start here at this Logitech 200 at Kansas. So JJ Fieldley already involved. First caution will come out. Harold Wilson will stay out for now and will lead the pack to the green flag. But wow, that is not the start that you want if you are Fieldley. Suffered those point deductions and playoff point deductions last week with his disqualification at Phoenix. Lost the championship lead, and that is not the start that you want to this race, especially with how quick he's been in practice as well. Drivers to look out for today, though. Davin Thornhill looking for a race win number 4, as well as Carter Roy looking for his first race win. Both drivers seem to be very quick in practice, so we'll see how it all unfolds. Oh my. There's the conditions for today's race. Temperature currently at 77 degrees. Not a lot of wind. Not a lot of humidity either. The stages will be divided into 40 laps. Stage 1 ending at lap 40. Stage 2 ends at lap 81. So here we go, getting ready to restart this race already. It's Wagner, Jones, Newson, and Roy on the outside. And it's Harold Wilson, Davin Thornhill, and Justin Duas on the inside. JJ Fieldley will rejoin them back on the outside there. What a hectic start this has been, but here we go. Green flag back at Kansas already with our first restart going into lap 6. Great start for Harold Wilson. Great start for Stefan Wagner. Everyone got it going there. And while this track is not really that much of a dirty air blocking track, the high line is still the preferred line. It's already contact. Wow, already another caution will come flying by. Devin Thornhill looked like he lost it. And Carter Roy and Justin Duez are now going to get into it. Two cautions in already in the first 10 laps at Kansas. And this is not what you expected. It won't be as hectic as Phoenix, but Kansas not really getting on the right foot here to start this off. So Carter Roy and Justin Duez will get in the pit lane. Of course, the two drivers involved in that wreck. JJ Feely gets the free pass. And even though that put him a lap down, he will go back to the lead lap now. And if he beats out Carter Roy and Justin Duez, he will rejoin in 6th place. Drivers, remember, drivers only have 2 fast repairs though, so you really gotta be careful and be strategic about how and where you want to waste those fast repairs. Only get 2 after that. You're either gonna have to wait for that car to manually repair, or you are out of it completely. And it seems to me that Feely's already down to 1 fast repair. Carter Roy and Justin Duez might be down to 1 as well. We'll see how it affects the situation. As here we go back to picking our lines here. Wilson will stay on the inside. JJ Feely will take the opportunity of the drivers going on the high lane and will go down to the inside, it seems like. And Jaden Newson will go back down as well. So it's Harold Wilson and the 2 Fords up on the inside. 2 Chevys of Wagner and Thornhill down, or sorry, up high. Alongside, I believe, Charlie Jones as well. So all 3 Chevys up in the high lane. With the exception of Justin Duez, who is still a free agent. Carter Roy will move to the high lane. He does get the free choice for rejoining in. But oh my, what a hectic start this has been of a Logitech 200. First 10 laps at Kansas, 2 cautions already. Let's hope for a better start here. Coming back for our second restart. Green flag back at Kansas. Restarting on lap 10. Wagner moves already down on the low line, and already another caution. What is going on? JJ Feely and Charlie Jones now get into it. We'll take a replay at that. We did not get a clear view of it as it happened in the back. Oh my goodness. So this is the caution. What exactly happened there? Both going. It just either Feely goes up high or Jones meets him down low. Here is a closer look at it. Yeah, seems like they just both met each other. Feely went up high. Looked like Jones also went down low. Both met each other. Contact on the restart, and that will already bring out the third caution of tonight. Wow. Jaden Newson, Carter Roy on pit lane. Charlie Jones and JJ Feely will, of course, also be in pit lane, as those were the cars involved. And this can be a very, very bad for JJ Feely. Already wasted a fast repair. He only has one left, and he might have wasted it there. Oh, wow. So 3 cautions to open up this Logitech 200, where the last couple of races will matter the most, as every driver here tries to secure a spot in the playoffs. With Harold Wilson already locked and loaded. Oh my goodness. Back to picking the lines we go. Wilson and Wagner will stay in their corresponding spots on the inside and outside. Thornhill down low. Dues up high. Newson and Fieldley will go up high. Carter Roy will go up high as well. Charlie Jones looks like he will stay down low. Feely currently making his way back. Oh my. So on top of course, the 4 drivers that are currently trying to secure their spot in the playoffs, still multiple drivers that are looking for their first race win. Harold Wilson looking for his first race win of Season 2. Wagner looking for his first. Dues, Carter Roy, Charlie Jones. A lot on the line for these drivers. But here we go, back to the green flag once again. And we're racing back at Kansas. Harold Wilson, the only Toyota on the field. Let's see if he'll have to carry bottom split bandits on his back. 3 wide over there on the high lane. Already contact. Oh my goodness. And now it's Jaden Newson who gets involved. It is chaos. Absolute chaos here at Kansas. And he's going to have to jump to pit lane. Wow. This is unreal. No one suspected this to go this bad. 4 cautions already in the opening laps of this race. Oh my. Stefan Wagner has a black flag. He does have a penalty issued. We are unsure what the penalty currently is. Wow. Let's try and get Harold Wilson here. Harold, can you hear us?
One to green.
No, we still have people in the pits.
Appreciate it, Davin.
Hey, can you hear me, Jed?
Harold, can you hear us?
Harold's mic doesn't work, I think. Still. Hey, Dwayne. I'm gonna, if I fill up somewhere, can you remove my black? Because I tried to ask you last time. Because I'm gonna go on the inside here. Alright, thanks.
Dwayne, can you clear my flag? On stop. On stop. The leader was too far away from the pace car.
I think he's trying to say he actually is like says he passed the pace car in accident or something. Just remove it.
So tried to get a hold of Harold Wilson there. Fortunately couldn't get a hold of him, but oh boy. Jaden Newson in trouble because of that. He had to jump to pit road, and because of that, he is going to be a lap down, but we go racing once again. Hopefully this time they can keep it green. But what a hectic start. Justin Dues up to second. And already single file action starting to form in. Jaden will actually be 2 laps down here. So he has to wait for the free pass and another one. As the racing action now starting to get a little bit better. Here comes Carter Roy creeping up behind Stefan Wagner. As the 2 Chevys are side by side trying to catch the Toyota. Movement in the back there. Davin Thornhill is through. Carter Roy lost a ton of speed there. And here comes Stefan Wagner. Into 1 and 2, past Harold Wilson into the lead. Thornhill is going to take the opportunity as well to go through here. And he is. Here comes Justin Dues now. A full-on Chevy attack on the Toyota, and the Ford of Jaden Newson looks to join in. 4 positions lost for Harold Wilson there in a matter of seconds. And you can just see now how just a bad corner can really slow you down here on this track. Newson to the inside of Dues, now looking to the inside of Davin to try and get a lap back. Jaden Newson last season, one of the most dominant drivers here at Kansas, ran the high lane extremely well, saved a ton of tires and fuel. So he is definitely another driver to look out for. The dirty air here will not as bad as tracks like Darlington. It will still get you, especially with those dive-ins into 1 and 2. Ooh, a little bit of a slide there for Jaden Newson. And now here comes JJ Fuely trying to move into the top 3. Currently not clear, but he will get it done. And a nice block there on Justin. Fuely into 3rd. And as we are about to approach here halfway through stage 1 here, you can see all of those drivers going on the high lane, already trying to save up tires. But so far, the inside is the one that's been absolutely demolishing the high lane here. Here comes Jaden Newson, a little bit of a crossover move there. Coming to the line on Davin Thornhill, he will get it done as Fieldley continues to run the high lane, but he is not getting that much execution there. Not a lot of clean airs. That's going to allow Justin to just dive in on those corners and absolutely take advantage of that. Justin Dues trying to keep it going. Can he keep it going? Yes, he can, but he's going to slow down Harold Wilson a ton. But regardless, what a save by the number 9, Justin Dues, with a great save out of turn 4. We stay green. But a ton of time lost there, not only for him, but for Harold Wilson as there, who had to check up to be able to avoid that collision. Here comes Thornhill now battling with Jaden Newson. Newson still trying to get his lap back. As VBA Racing handles T1 and 2, the former VBA Racing, now Common Motorsports, creeping in 3rd. That was a big shakeup there with Justin having to slow down some of those drivers in the back. Carter Roy and Charlie Jones trying to get back into it. Carter Roy actually one of, if not the fastest driver in practice. And there is Jaden Newson. He might get some help here from JJ Fieldley. Laps to go on stage 1. A little bit of a Walnack there for Jaden Newson coming out of turn 2. So let's see what these two Fords do. You see there Jaden, the difference between strategies there. Jaden just putting the pedal to the metal on that low line, trying to get past both Chevys to get his lap back. Meanwhile, Fieldley running the high lane to save some fuel and tires. Trying to make it to the stage break, where you can, of course, comfortably grab a fresh new set of tires and a splash of fuel and get ready to go for stage 2. So we'll see if these two Fords try and work together here. Fieldley to try and push Newson. So Newson gets his lap back, and Newson maybe give JJ the draft that he needs to catch up to those two Chevys. 10 laps to go here on stage 1. What a hectic start it has been to this Logitech 200. And I'd assume it wasn't the start that a lot of drivers were seeing here. Justin Dues might have retired the number 9 car already. So he might be out of it. But yeah, let's go up here back to the front. Feely is past Newson. As these three now. Stefan Wagner, though, holding a comfortable lead. His teammate is behind him, but if you're Wagner or Thornhill, you look in that rear mirror, you can see the two Fords slowly start to creep up. Let's actually go on board here with JJ Feely in the 72 Ford machine. Shake and bake, crank it up, presented by none other than Logitech. Feely, one out of 4 drivers currently looking to secure their spot in the playoffs. Feely needs 21 points to secure his spot. Thornhill needs 6. The other two are Stefano Wagner and Jaden Newson. Wagner needs 28. Newson needs 30. Two laps to go on stage 1, and a hectic stage 1 that it has been here. And we pay our attention to these two. Both in crucial points here. The teammates at BBA Racing, both looking for points that to secure their spot, both looking for as well a stage win to get a playoff point. Davin Thornhill with 1 lap to go to the inside of Stefan Wagner, gets past on turn 1. Can he keep it going though here for the stage and the playoff point? And this right here will secure him in the playoffs. Davin Thornhill in the hunt for race win number 4. Welcome to the playoffs, Mr. Thornhill. Stage 1 is his. And wow. What a race it has been. There it is. Davin Thornhill wins the stage, gets the playoff point, and the secured spot in the playoffs is his. Number 2 ticket punched to the finale 8. And we'll be right back as we tune in at the points here for stage 1. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back as we are getting ready to get going with stage 2 here. Let's try and get a hold of Davin Thornhill here in just 2 seconds. Davin, can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Davin, with that stage 1 win, and not only do you get another playoff point to your collection, but you have officially secured the 2nd spot in the playoffs. How do you feel about that?
Oh man, it feels great. Now I just gotta focus on stacking those playoffs points up any way I can.
And after that chaotic start to this race, now in the stage 2, knowing that you have a secured spot, does that make you feel more relieved, or are you still going to try and push that car to the absolute limits to try and get that race win?
Honestly, race wins pay more playoff spots than playoff points than anything, so that's what I'm focused on now. Maximize.
Stack up.
Alrighty, thank you for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Green flag back underway here in Kansas to start off stage number 2. And a big single file restart that was. JJ Fewley into the lead of this race. Stefan Wagner is not going to let him by easily, though. Wagner side by side still. Much more cleaner start here to stage 2 of this race. It's Fieldley, Wagner, Thornhill, Wilson, and Charlie Jones on the lead lap. Jaden Newson with a lap for him to work himself all the way back up front. Carter Roy with 2 laps to work himself all the way back up front. Davin Thornhill secured stage 1, got the playoff point, and got the playoff spot secured. 6 more spots remain in the playoffs. And 3 of those drivers still have a shot at getting in. The 41 laps of stage 2 here. Davin Thornhill making slow and steady progress on that number 10. And he will drop down to the inside, as you heard there a couple minutes ago. Even though he's secured in the playoff, he is still fighting for that race win, fighting for those 5 playoff points that can be very, very crucial when the points reset at Darlington. And there may be a caution. Oh yeah, caution is out. Carter Roy on the backstretch. He's gonna have to get towed. And not the day that the 21 wanted. Carter Roy, who was very hopeful for a first race win here at Kansas. And it will go horrible. He had to jump into pit lane. And I am unsure if he has any fast repairs remaining. He does have the meatball flag on him. Let's take a look at what exactly happened. Here's the replay out of turn 2. Oh, that is a big hit. That is a big hit for Carter Roy. Hopefully he is okay. But that does not look good. Oh my. Big wreck for the 21. And that might be it for the 21's day. He is still getting the tow though. But that is a horrible
Guys,
incident.
I don't know what the hell is up with me, but I blew a motor because I don't know how to fucking drive apparently.
And there is the frustration on the radio. Carter Roy not happy with himself after that. Fieldley Wagner will go into pit lane. As Fieldley is now coming out, he will rejoin the group in P4. A ton of drivers actually staying out Jaden Newsom will now come into pit lane. So he will get the free pass, but he will come into pit lane, so hopefully he can get out in time once that pace car goes back the way round, so he doesn't have to go a lap back and hope for another caution. Davin Thornhill stays out. He will lead the pack into the green flag. Here we go. Cross the start-finish line, 1 to go. Choose rule in play. Thornhill to the inside with Wilson and Wagner. Charlie Jones and JJ Fieltley will go up high. And that is just very unfortunate for Carter Roy's part. There, as you can see on the ticker on your left screen, Jaden Newsom will be back on the lead lap, the 78. Hoping to go back-to-back race wins here with a very crucial race win last week at Phoenix. Carter Roy will not get that 21 car fixed in time, and that might be the end of the Logitech 200 for Carter Roy. Still in hunt for his first race win. But here we go. Across the restart zone, green flag. Back at Kansas. What a start for Charlie Jones. That was on the outside. Charlie Jones, one of those drivers that is fighting for survival, trying to stay above the playoff cut line. He doesn't have any playoff points. Oh, and that might be a little bit of a slide there. It definitely was. He gets very loose, and he's going to lose a ton of time as he's going to get collected with Stefan Wagner, and that's going to be another caution. Stefan Wagner and Charlie Jones get into it. Contact between teammates at VBA Racing. And Charlie Jones, that's his second wreck involved. Oh, man. There will be a ton of heartbreaks once this race is over. Hard into the wall. Not what you want to see as a team owner. I wonder what Carter Brockmeyer's thinking.
Guys, I mean, I could probably clear your black flags if needed or whatever.
There's the onboard cam for Charlie Jones. Here is the onboard cam for Stefan Wagner. He will keep it going though. There's definitely some damage there. And that will officially be it for the 21. Once again, another very, very hopeful potential race win crushed for Carter Roy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So as we get this restart ready to go, here's Stefan Wagner coming out of pit lane. Charlie Jones coming out of pit lane. He does have a penalty though. So Charlie Jones with a penalty. Thornhill, Wilson, Wagner on the inside, Fieldley, Newson, and Jones. Jones is going to have to go into pit lane. But here we go, green flag back at Kansas. Charlie Jones had to dip out of the restart. There may have been some issues with that Chevy that he didn't fully fix. Or that is potentially gonna be the penalty being served. Oh my goodness. Jaden Newson and Harold Wilson get into it. And that is the 8th caution of the day. Wow.
Oh.
Jaden Newson and Harold Wilson. And here is the replay. Two of them just make contact. Oh my gosh. That is another hard hit into the inside wall. Same thing that happened with Carter Roy. Tough break for all of these drivers. It has been a tough race so far for everyone. And everyone is going to come to pit lane, of course, taking advantage of that. Now's the time to try and do the best that you can here to win that race off pit road. Who will win the race off pit road here? Everyone getting a fresh set of tires. Fieldley will come out in front. Looks like Wagner will actually beat Jaden Newson to it. Devin Thornhill will fall all the way back. And Charlie Jones. It will pay off. Wow. Charlie Jones, who had to go and ditch the restart to serve his penalty. This will actually go the way of Charlie Jones. And he will stay out. I think he still has another penalty, though. We'll have to wait and see.
He's got a penalty he's trying to serve.
So here we go, making their way back to restart the Logitech 200 once again. 8 cautions. 8 cautions so far. And we are not even in the final stages of this race yet. Buckle up for a long night, fellas. The 2 Fords at the front row. Thorne, and right behind them are the 2 Chevys in the second row. Charlie Jones, I believe, has an end-of-line penalty. Harold Wilson still has some damage that he has to repair. But here we go. Restarting it back at Kansas. And we're off. Newson and Fieldley side by side. The Fords at Common Motorsports fighting for the race lead. And Jaden Newson will capitalize on the outside. Harold Wilson will be 2 laps down, but he is back in it to try and get his laps back.
Hello?
Oh, hello there. You're currently live on the broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Carter Roy up here in the commentary booth with me for the first time ever. Oh, never mind, he did. He was up here with me for a second. Jaden Newson will put on the fastest lap time of this race so far with a 30.09. Here comes JJ Fieldley trying to get a good run out of turn 4 to grab that lead back. 15 laps to go on stage 2. Down the inside, out of turn 2. And you can see they're trying to get as much of the side draft as possible, open up a great run into 3 and 4, and he will do just that. Blocks up high, and Fieldley back into the race lead. Six lead changes so far in this race. And 8 cautions for 24 laps. Newson now trying to do the same thing that JJ just pulled. But he will have to catch that draft more a lot. That dirty air. Damaging his run there out of 3 and 4. You really gotta wait for the sweet spot to really take advantage of that big run and grab the overtake. And it all heavily depends on tire wear as well. tire wear here at Kansas is very crucial. Those fresher tires will outlast, even if it's just fresher tires versus just tires that are 5 laps down. It will be heavily effective, as Davin Thornhill will move up into third past Stefan Wagner. So really a battle between teammates here. The 2 Chevys battling for third, the 2 Fords battling for first. Harold Wilson lurking in the back there as Charlie Jones still has to make some ground up here in hopes of not trying to get and go a lap down. But what a lap time by Jaden Newsom, 30.09. Here comes Stefan Wagner. Can he get enough clean air to make that run? How much is his tire wear as well on the inside? With 10 laps to go on stage 2, they're still side by side going to turn 1, and he won't have enough. Thornhill will remain in the top 3. And now he actually has a great run here as he sets his eyes on Jaden. JJ Fieldley trying to get the stage 2 win here will be another playoff point to his collection. He has the most playoff points out of any driver here. He had 35 prior to the 15 playoff point deduction penalty from Phoenix. So he currently sits at 20 playoff points, which is still the most out of every driver here. And he's looking to improve that to 21 if he manages to get the stage 1 here on stage 2. Focus on this battle here in the back. Wagner and Thornhill. Whoa. What exactly happened there? A little bit of a bug. Let me actually do this real quick. Sorry, guys. Wagner trying to hunt down Thornhill still. You can see they're just 8 tenths. 6 tenths is the difference there between them for that battle for third place. But we'll see that here is Davin Thornhill now approaching the 78. On the inside, he won't have enough this time by, but he can set it up for turn 1 and 2. Won't have enough for 1 and 2 as well. But let's see here. Now he's going to start to catch the draft. The lunge into turn 3. Side by side. Thornhill and Newson, who were involved in an accident earlier, now fighting for P2. With just 4 to go. And he is through. Davin Thornhill into second place. Great overtake there into turn 1 and 2. Newson trying to fight it back. Let's go here on board with Jaden Newson. The shake and bake, crank it up, presented by Logitech here in the Logitech 200. One to go on stage 2. Davin Thornhill might have a shot here at trying to overtake JJ Feely. It will all come down to these couple last corners, and now he's going to keep it up high. JJ Feely with deductions and disqualifications, it won't matter. JJ Feely wins stage number 2. Great showcase so far for the X Championship leader. And he will claim the second stage. Wow. So I believe Feely needs about 10 to 8 points to secure his spot in the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes coming into the final stage. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back as we type in the results for stage 2. So after a great start for stage 2, and a great finish for stage 2, we get ready to kick off the final stage here. Let's try and get JJ Feely here in the commentary booth real quick. JJ, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
JJ, stage 2 is yours. And now another playoff point added to your collection. You currently have the most playoff points out of each driver here with 21 playoff points. But now you're about 8 to 10 points. We still haven't made the calculation, but we speculate that you're about 8 to 10 points away from securing your spot in the playoffs. How do you feel so far about your performance here at Kansas going to the final stage?
I feel good because I got my teammates around me to help me. I got everybody around me to help me here. It's really fun, and all I have to do here is just finish, and I'm locked into the playoffs. So, and let's go get them today. Let's get the Celsius Ford Mustang in victory lane tonight, maybe. Let's do this.
Alrighty, thank you for your time. Good luck.
Thank you. Ka-chow.
I had to get towed.
Here we go. With 5 races left, these next race wins will be very crucial. We race now all the way to the checkered flag. How will this unfold? Green flag is out, and we are back racing at Kansas. Final stage underway. And a great start for the two Fords. Here comes Jaden Newsom, already looking for a move on turn 1. He will not have it yet. They're still side by side. Oh, and you can see the dirty air going into effect. Feely holds on. But we will try again. Stefan Wagner, though, lurking in the back. Don't count him out just yet. Wagner looking for race win number 1. And we stay how we've been staying almost the entire race. 2 Fords followed by the 2 Chevys. Here comes Stefan Wagner. Thornhill in the back looking to make up some time here to catch up to the rest of the pack. Whoa, some knacks up the wall there. Pretty sure that was both Newsom and Wagner. And there's another knack of the wall. And I can assure you that those will slow you down quite a lot, as Davin Thornhill will take advantage of the knack and will move back into the top 3. Gotta be very careful with those knacks on the outside wall, unlike some intermediate ovals. That they will cost you a ton of time here at Kansas. Just one tiny knack is all it takes for you to lose all of your momentum and having to restart once again. We've seen that multiple times last season, and even in practice we saw that as well. And even just a couple hours earlier for qualifying, that's why Davin Thornhill wasn't able to set a time. Newsom is slowly approaching Feely. The gap is only about a 1/10 of a second. Still anyone's race. And we've got a lot of history for everyone here. JJ Feely. This would be race win number 6 of the regular season. Newsom looking for race win number 3. And it would be back-to-back. Thornhill looking for number 4. The rest still winless, still looking to put their vehicle into victory lane. Here comes Thornhill. He might have a shot out of 4, but it won't be enough. So he's going to try and set this up for 1 and 2. The setup game also very crucial here. Again, those tires. How worn down are those tires for everyone here involved? Especially with how hard it will be here to pit under green. You're going to have to wait for a caution, as Feely might have hit the outside wall. That's going to slow down everyone quite a bit. Thornhill still unable to clear Newsom. Jaden doing a very good job at running the high line. And Davin will still... Oh! Oh, and they both collide! Contact between the top three. Davin Thornhill and Jaden Newson get into it for the second time tonight. And if Jaden wasn't happy about that the first time, he surely won't be happy about it now. Thornhill out of 2 got loose and will hook the 78 for the 10th caution at Kansas. Here is the replay. And you will see there out of 2 the little wiggle from the 32. Coming out, not yet, not yet. There it is. That little door bang there on the left rear of Jaden Newson is all it takes for that car to unfortunately get loose and hook the 78. Just an unfortunate scenario for both drivers. That little neck tries to keep it on, but unfortunately it won't be enough. And of course, clear contact for both Newson and Thornhill. Nothing much neither of them could really do there. Devin Thornhill coming out of pit lane. This is a big race off pit road. But JJ Fieldley will ultimately stay ahead, with Jaden Newson actually picking up some spots there on the race off pit road after his incident. Wagner will overtake Thornhill, and Harold Wilson will get the free pass. So he will just be a lap down here unless he decided to come into pit lane and not take the free pass, which we rarely see people do. But here we go, crucial time to pick your lines here. There goes Charlie Jones making his way around the pace car. It will be Fieldley and Wagner on the inside, Newson on the outside. Looks like Thornhill might join at the 78 on the high lane as well. So Harold Wilson confirmed that he will get the free pass. Harold Wilson now back on the lead lap. And Charlie Jones stayed out, I believe, to collect the wave round, so he will be, he will be a lap back. Once again, what a show for the Fords. 2 out of the 3 Fords back on the front row. It has been so far a Ford show here at Kansas, 2 Chevys behind, and a single Toyota trying to carry the team on its back. Green flag back at Kansas. Stefan Wagner might have missed the start. Unsure what happened there. As Fieldley will continue to run the high lane. Oh, Stefan Wagner lost connection. That is very unfortunate for Wagner. That might be a red flag. We'll see. But these two still going at it. Harold Wilson, who on stage 2 and on the final stage has been very quiet, now back at the front and into the top 3. And you can see him sneaking from behind. Stefan Wagner will be back, and he will maintain his position, although he will be a lap down, so we will stay green until further notice. Thornhill passed Wilson, but not enough to get past Newson. And unless Davin or Harold can do something here, I think this fight will come down to the two Fords. Thornhill still struggling to overcome the Ford. A little bit of a tap there on turn 2. Jaden might get a push here. We'll see how Newson and Thornhill feel about those incidents that they had together on the post-race interview. Jaden Newson to the inside of JJ Fueling. He might have a shot here to take the race lead away from his teammate, but it won't be enough. He's looking through it though into turn 3 and 4. But it looks like the run just won't be enough. JJ Feely just doing a great job at running the high lane. And like we said at the beginning of this race, the high lane here is gonna be very crucial. And it shows now. That dive, dirty air just absolutely collects down there. And all your momentum will have to be restarted. Here comes Thornhill. Does he have the enough momentum? Oh, Fieldley make a crucial mistake. Into the outside wall, out of turn 4 goes Fieldley. It will be a 3 wide coming to the line. 3 wide into turn 1. It's an all-out brawl now because of Fieldley's mistake, and Thornhill will go into the race lead. Trying to block Newson, he won't have enough time to block it, and we are 3 wide going into 3 and 4. Fieldley back into the race lead, but oh my, it's an all-out fight now here. Big mistakes that cost some positions. And now Davin Thornhill's looking to capitalize. He is not going to take it for granted. Past Newson, not enough to get past Fieldley, but this time it will be enough to block the 78. And Davin Thornhill sits in second now. That could have been a big, big mistake for Fieldley if he didn't retake that lead. But wow, what a moment. 3 wide into both turn 1 and turn 3. Thornhill is not giving up yet, though. Harold Wilson now getting into the mix. Davin Thornhill trying to single-handedly dismantle the Fords. He might have a shot here out of turn 4. Under the white line to see if he can get any momentum, and he cannot keep it going. He's gonna have to retry again and again and again until he can try and get that race lead. Oh, in contact there in the back between Jaden Newson and Harold Wilson. Wilson looked like he got a little loose there, but he will save it, and we stay green. Oh my. "26 laps to go." Wilson and Newson over there in the back fighting for P3. Harold Wilson to the inside of Jaden Newson. The championship leader, the most consistent driver this season. Unfortunately, won't have enough to make the pass. 25 laps to go at Kansas. And this time, it looks like the move will be prominent. The two going side by side. Of course, no one wants to give the edge. Harold Wilson clear Newson. Can he go up high to block? Yes, he can. Harold Wilson into P3. And Feely looked like he actually gave the highline to Thornhill there. Thornhill is going to pull back low. And once again, just not enough. He needs to try and stay with Feely here. Try and gather as much draft as you can. If you're Davin here, you cannot get desperate. You still have a ton of laps to make that move. It's just a matter of setting up that move properly so you can make it comfortably. And of course, like you see there, not let that dirty air absolutely destroy your run. Whoa, big block there by Feely. The aggressiveness of the 72 now starting to show off there. To try and play the defensive game. He has to be careful though. Davin now will hold the high lane. Has to be careful with defending though. Of course, late blocks are very much gonna be an issue. So he has to time those right. Always checking those mirrors. Here comes Thornhill out of turn 4. And he's got it. Oh no! Can he save it? Can he save it? He will. Wow. Oh my goodness. Davin Thornhill, who had the race lead going into the backstretch, completely loses the 32 Chevy. And his whole run is absolutely gone. He manages to save it though. No caution. But that is absolutely a nightmare for Davin Thornhill. He's gonna have to make his way all the way back from 4th now. A crucial mistake. But this will open up the door for Harold Wilson now to try and make the move for Feely. Now these two have a little bit of history. Last week at Phoenix, JJ Feely and Harold Wilson, race control determined that Feely actually caused race manipulation to not give Wilson the win, hence to his disqualification, and Wilson being the new championship leader. But we will see how that unfolds. As we start to count down the final laps of this race. If you have tuned in and if you have stuck with us for the entirety of Season 2, thank you very much for tuning in to these broadcasts. It means the absolute world to us here at Shake and Bake Sim TV as we get ready for the arrival of the playoffs here on Season 2. And Season 3 currently in development for a beginning of around April 2026, so don't miss any future announcements for that. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content and this season that we have been giving you these Monday nights. 15 laps to go. Working Harold Wilson, just like Davin, to try and set up the move to potentially snatch that race win away and not only expand his playoff points, but to also grab his first race win of the season. Davin Thornhill in the back past Newson. Newson looks like he had a little bit of an issue there in the back. Oh, and there's trouble. Caution will come out. Jaden Newson will take a replay of that. Looked like he lost it coming out of turn 4, and that will be the 11th caution of tonight. And with 15 laps to go, this will shake up everything in the closing laps here. Here is the replay. Oh, and it was once again those two going at it. Wow, absolutely wow. These two have been going at it back and forth this entire race. And you can imagine the frustration that is being settled on
yeah,
Jaden
now, Davin,
Newson's
if you watch
face.
the replay, you went and you plowed through him.
That is, I believe, the third or fourth incident that involves both Thornhill and Newson. So, I mean, at one point, oh, you can see it there. Newson is not happy with Davin right now. At one point, does the tension between those two really start to settle in? You can already imagine, as you saw there, that bump there on pit entry, how frustrated Jaden Newson has to be right now. We'll get more info from that post-race in the post-race driver interviews. But that is already a ton of incidents just involving those two, and we'll definitely see how they feel about it. Davin Thornhill with a great stop after race off pit road here. Feely will stay ahead. Wilson, Thornhill, Wagner will come out there, so struggling to keep that number 10 in place. Jaden Newson looks like he does have some damage, of course, after that outside wall hit. And I do not think he has the fast repairs for that. He will have to manually repair that. And oh boy, that may be even more frustration to settle in over there. The aggression that these last couple of races will be dramatic and will sure bring some content. One to go here as we begin the choose, as Fieldley will go on the inside. Wilson will also go down the inside. No, he will switch back. Harold Wilson will go up the high lane. Jaden Newson is out of pit road, so not a ton of time that he took on pit road, which is going to be good for that 78. Here comes Charlie Jones back in the mix. He's been very quiet, of course, fortunately being laps down. It is on pit road, so not a ton here's of time Carter Brockmeyer. Oh, and he's gone. Quick as that. We will restart this Logitech 200 with about 12 laps to go. Everyone's race still. 4 drivers on the lead lap. It is the main 4 drivers that we've been looking for. Here we go. Green flag back at Kansas. 9 laps to go. Davin Thornhill already on the attack. That aggression is showing on the inside of Harold Wilson. He will get it done. Jaden Newson side by side with Harold Wilson for 3rd. Oh! Another caution. Davin Thornhill turns JJ Fieldley. And that is another wreck involving Thornhill. And oh my. The Fords are not gonna be happy about that. First it was Newson, now it's JJ Fieldley. Fieldley has a ton of damage. He has the meatball flag displayed on him, as he will try to make his way back. He does have to come into pit road whatsoever, or else he will be disqualified because of the meatball flag. But oh my gosh. So this will be 2 outcomes. We will either restart this race with about 5-ish, 4-ish laps to go, or this will be overtime here at Kansas. I believe we will still be about 5 to 4 laps to go. And then the next caution would be considered overtime. Davin Thornhill is actually going to stay out. You would expect drivers to take this opportunity to grab faster, fresher tires to try and go for their race win, but Thornhill stays out, Wagner stays out, and this will actually... Oh no, Stefan Wagner. Oh yeah, Wagner will get the free pass, but this will, with Thornhill and both Davin Thornhill and Harold Wilson staying out, this will actually prevent Charlie Jones from getting a wave around. But Wagner will get the wave around due to the free pass. Lucky dog.
Can I get my leg back?
And Fieldley and Newson will now get out of pit.
Hello.
Here we go. Thornhill and Wilson front row, Jones and Fieldley in the second row, and then it will be Jaden Newson and Stefan Wagner in the third row. Here's the fastest times of the session, with Jaden Newson still holding the fastest lap with that incredible 30.09. Oh boy. How will the final 2 laps determine this race? Here we go. If there's another caution, this might be the last restart. We see green flag at Kansas. 4 laps to go. Davin Thornhill in the lead of this race. JJ Fieldley already putting the pedal to the metal, chasing down that Chevy. Thornhill lets him have the high line. Fieldley gonna take opportunity from that. Next caution is gonna be overtime. So will they make it all the way to the white flag? 3 laps to go. Harold Wilson. Oh, that was a close shot off there by Thornhill on Harold.
Can you clear my black tag, please?
To the wire.
What's it for? Stefan, what do you need the black flag clear for?
Two laps to go. We might reach the white flag here. JJ Fieldley, great performance so far. Can he go all the way to the checkered flag to see that Ford back on victory lane? White flag presented by Celsius. 1 to go at Kansas. Will this be Fieldley's 6th race win of the regular season? Will this be Harold Wilson's 1st race win? Does Harold have enough to even go for a run? I don't think he will. JJ Fieldley. Penalties,
yes,
point
let's
deductions.
That's
It won't matter.
Back to back, baby. Let's do
JJ
this.
Fieldley
Wow.
wins
Goodness,
it
guys.
at
Goodness.
Kansas. Point deductions, penalties, disqualifications, they won't matter. JJ Fieldley is victorious
All right. We'll talk about that next race.
from Kansas, and Davin Thornhill is not happy. Wow. Unbelievable.
Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody here. Jeez. I did this for one person only, and this is amazing.
The Ford machine back on victory lane. JJ Fieldley will secure his spot in the playoffs. And look at the burnouts there by Fieldley. There's some celebration with his teammate Jaden Newson. JJ Fieldley, race win number 6 of the regular season. Win number 8 if you include the duels and the clash. Davin Thornhill and the Forts will have some talking to do. There is definitely some tension between Davin Thornhill and Bo Forts, but there are Bo Forts celebration for them. Wow.
Woo! Let's go! Yeah, look.
And JJ Fieldley will actually take away the fast lap of Jaden Newson. Fieldley puts on a 30.07.
We blew it up in Kansas, boys.
And that is the 4th time in a row that the pole positioner has also claimed the fastest lap. We'll be right back, boys. Don't go anywhere. As we set up here the scores for this race here at Kansas. Alrighty. Points are settled and ready to go. Here is your finishing results from the Logitech 200 at Kansas. Race win number 6 of the regular season for JJ Fieldley. Back on victory lane he goes. That Harold Wilson, once again, the championship leader with another runner-up. Once again, proving himself to be the most consistent driver of the bunch. Davin Thornhill in 3rd. And then it will be Jaden Newson in 4th, followed by Charlie Jones and Stefan Wagner with Carteroy and Justin Dues rounding off the bunch. And we'll see what these post-race interviews hold. Here is how the standings shape up after the results from Kansas. Not a lot of movement, but a ton of playoff points will be on the board for those that have secured their spots, which I believe all 4 have done so. So let's get these post-race interviews started. What a race this was here at Kansas. Alrighty, let's start this off with the race winner here. JJ Fieldley back on victory lane. My goodness. There you go. JJ, can you hear us?
I can't hear you. Hold on.
Let's try and get him up here. Let's see.
And I can't hear you.
Can you hear us? Hello? Huh. Hold on.
I can't hear y'all. Dang.
Well, JJ is having some issues. JJ is having some issues, so let's get up here. Jaden Newson up here. Let's see if he has something to say.
What's up?
Hello, Jaden. Can you hear us?
Wayne, if you're speaking right now, I cannot hear you either.
There we go. Can you hear us?
Still nothing, pal.
Oh boy. What the hell's going on?
What's up? If
Hold
you're
on.
saying something still,
Let's try and see here.
What's up, everybody?
There we go. Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can.
There we go. Oh my, I don't know what that was. But there we go. Jaden Newson, P5 finish here today. Actually, no, P4, I believe. Yeah, P4 finish here today for you. Obviously, let's get the most obvious point of today out of the way. Obviously, you had a ton of incidents involving yourself and Davin Thornhill. Talk us through that. What went through your mind? Was there any frustration there? Talk me through that.
Oh, absolutely, there was frustration. I mean, I feel like I had one of the fastest cars out there. I was struggling to figure out how to manage tires throughout the whole race, so we were better in the short run. And he would run me down on the long run and just run me over. I mean, the entire race, I cut him slack, gave him some room. I never ran into him once, I don't think. And I just got run through 5 separate times. So twice into corner 3 3 times out of corner 3 or into corner 3 and then twice out of 2. So it's just brutal. We were faster than 4th place. That's all. Oh, I'm super stoked. It's great that I can go and fight for another championship for the second season in a row. I was looking forward to getting a little bit more points today because I still feel like if I get lucky, I'm in reach for the regular season champ or even close to it. So, yeah, it's just those points mean a lot going to the playoffs. So we just got to get as many as we can before the regular season ends here. Shout out to Carter and JJ. We had some good teamwork throughout the race, just coordinating and trying to help each other out with track position. I'd like to thank my sponsors, ASL, Can Racing, and yeah, Comet Motorsports. Let's go get a championship.
Alrighty, thank you for your time, Jay Newson. Wishing you the best going at next week with the doubleheader at Texas and Michigan.
Appreciate you.
All right, let's see if now we can get the race winner up here. Let's bring up JJ Fieldley. Oh boy.
Okay, I got you now.
There we go, JJ. An incredible performance for you today. That is race win number 6 of the regular season, 8 if you include the clash and duels, and that has as well secured your spot officially into the playoffs with once again more playoff points now on the board for you. What do you think about your performance here tonight at Kansas?
I mean, I think it was pretty good. Car ran good. I mean, me and Jaden worked together all race, and it was really, I think it was fun racing. It's just I don't like when people wreck my teammate, and then I try, and then it was kind of cool, Dave. Dwayne, did you see us square him up off the back straightaway? That's pretty funny. But it was just fun racing, aggressive, and I would say clean, but it some parts were clean, but some weren't. But I feel like me and the team ran an amazing race, and we got the job done here in Kansas.
And of course, same thing that happened with Jaden Newson. Obviously, you were also involved with some incidents of Davin Thornhill. What do you think will happen with that, Davin, with some issues with the Fords? How do you think that will go ahead into the remaining races of the regular season? Do you think that will spark up, or do you maybe hope to see if you can make some peace with him?
No, I want peace. It's just like you don't wreck my teammate and don't expect something back. So that's not. I'm not here to. I'm not here for that. I'm here to have fun racing. But you mess with my teammates, you're gonna mess with me, and you don't want to mess with me.
And out of all of those, that said, that you had some sketchy wins. Now this win with fixed setups, everything normalized. What do you have to say to those?
It's just me. I don't know what to say actually, but all I want to say is that I'm sorry, Davin, that this had to come down to this. But let's be real, you did not get loose off the back straightaway four different times, and you definitely intentionally wrecked. So I'm sorry, but that's just how it's gonna be. I guarantee Carter Brookmeyer is gonna say something about that and say, "Oh, it's all my fault again." But I'm just here to race. You can disqualify me if you want. I'm just saying that's what happened. But yeah,
Seems like once Carter Brockmeyer is back, we will have a great and entertaining showdown between the Chevy and the Fords. But nonetheless, JJ Fieldley, your race winner here tonight in an absolute thriller at Kansas. Is there any shout outs that you would like to do?
I'd just like to shout out my friends and family that are watching, everybody who was here for me this race, and I just want to just say, even to the Chevys, I just want to shout you guys out. That was some fun racing.
Alrighty, thank you very much for your time, JJ. Race win number 6, yet another one to add to your collection. Go celebrate that in victory lane.
Thank you, brother. See you next week.
Alrighty, let's get up here. Harold Wilson, still the championship leader. Harold, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Harold, once again, another runner-up spot for you. But at this time, I don't think it really matters. Besides the playoff points, of course, you are, of course, locked into the playoffs. You secured the first spot. But, of course, just barely missed out on some playoff points that could hopefully push you when going into the playoffs. How do you feel about your overall performance here tonight at Kansas?
Overall performance was great tonight. I got Team 4 trying to take me out. Don't know where the brake pedal is. Rather cut across my nose, crashed me, put me laps down. Got one that doesn't know the choose rule. I don't think anybody reads the rule book other than me, or listening in the driver's meeting, but it is what it is. I came back, had a good finish.
Once again, another P2 finish for you. That will keep you in the championship lead. And with just now 4 races remaining, you have a pretty decent shot at becoming our regular season champion. What do you think that you will do with the last 4 remaining races to try and secure that regular season championship?
I'm going to do what I do every week. I'm going to go out there, run clean, and hope to be there in the end.
Alrighty. Harold Wilson carrying the Toyotas as the only Toyota on the field, absolutely carrying Bottom Split Bandits. But what a performance he has done. Harold, is there any shout-outs that you'd like to do?
My wife and daughter, Seawalker, Safe Right, you're out there. I know you are listening. And the rest of my friends and family out there.
Alrighty, Harold, thank you for your time. Wishing you in the next couple of races that you can get your race win done and settled with.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Alrighty, and that looks like it will be it for today. Drama absolutely everywhere. It will be absolute chaos once the Fords and the Chevys go at it. But what a thriller here at Kansas. JJ Fieldley, another race win secured. And now 5 drivers secured in the playoffs. Harold Wilson, JJ Fieldley, Davin Thornhill, Stefan Wagner, and Jaden Newsom, if I didn't already mention him. Welcome to the playoffs. Only 3 tickets remain with 4 races to go. Next week, we will head into our potentially last doubleheader. Monday night, round 12 at Texas. And then the following night on Tuesday, round 13 at Michigan. And then after that, we will go into a bye week before going into the last 2 weeks of the regular season. On Monday nights with round 14 at Dover. And the regular season finale with round 15 at Indianapolis with the Brickyard 200. That will be a doozy and a half. But that will be it from the Shake and Bake Sim TV tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Drama and rivalries might settle in. We'll see how this will all unfold next week into the doubleheader. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to keep tuned in for the rest of the regular season, Season 2, and to see how the playoffs shake up once we start that at Darlington. But that will be it from me. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Dwayne Crespo, also known as Vibes on YouTube, signing off. And we will catch you all next week. Thank you so much for watching, and have a rest of a good night. The rest of a good night, guys. Peace out.